Welcome back to Good Morning Colorado. Right now you're taking a live look out at Felicita this morning. Earlier we could see that full moon, that tidal moon. Your time right now, 6:10, but so far today looking good.
Get away. Get away. Get away.
Okay, so forget about cat burglars. This one's a bear, a bad news bear. This Yogi wannabe has reportedly tried to break into this mountain home in Mammoth Lakes, California, and it seems smarter than your average bear as it rips the screen from a window. Then it sticks its head inside. The family says successfully scares it away. And I don't know, he's kind of a cute bear. He looks cute and cuddly. Last week, the bear actually got inside and the homeowner's wife screamed when she saw it and it took off. Now the family is consulting a local bear whisperer of sorts. All right, let's get a check on the weather here. Storm Tracker 13's Marty V. Marty, hopefully no bears here.
Well, they're around, as you know. We do have some clouds in eastern Colorado, making for some pretty pastels as seen from Cheyenne Wells. That's courtesy of our VO Wireless Neighborhood Weather Network camera out there on the far eastern plains. And that's just leftover cloud cover from what was going through the area in the form of thunderstorms yesterday. And Futurecast shows we may see some more of those blow up over the plains today. But notice that the activity along the Front Range is going to be somewhat lesser than we saw across the area yesterday. It doesn't mean we won't have storms, it's just that they'll be fewer and farther between, but still capable of producing some pretty good little downpours as they'll be slow movers. Severe weather outlook, again, we're not expecting a lot of that. If we get it, it'll be in the form of some wind gusts, maybe around 60 miles an hour with those storms that develop out across the plains today. I don't think that most of you will have to worry too much about those storms becoming too strong today, though. High temperatures in the 80s to lower 90s for much of eastern Colorado, 70s and 80s for the mountains and mountain valleys, and of course that's prior to thunderstorms arriving, at which time things may tend to cool off a little bit. And so we'll probably see some storms roll through the area this evening. As they go up, because they're slow moving, they produce pools of cooler air that kind of splash across the ground like water pouring on a table. And as that stuff starts firing around, we end up with both a combination of some cool wind as well as sort of these popcorn variety thunderstorms that pop up off and on through the evening. So there may be some randomness to the storms as they don't move around very much, but just kind of blow up and then fall apart on top of you. And that could be true through about 9 or 10 o'clock. And then they'll come to an end, and then as we head into tomorrow morning, it looks like most areas, except maybe the far southeastern plains, will clear out pretty nicely. Once again, we should cool into the 50s and 60s for the plains. Generally speaking, we'll have 40s across the mountains and mountain valleys, in which should be a relatively quiet night. Here's the view looking out east from our Wynot camera up on top of Cheyenne Mountain. Have it just to the left of the sun. This doesn't blind the camera, but you can see some of the clouds off to the east. It's pretty sunny right now overhead in Colorado Springs. And we'll expect a few more storms around the area tomorrow, and then we'll follow that up with some drying through the rest of the work week, and that's going to usher in some heat. And we'll talk about that in our extended forecast coming up soon.
Some warmth, yeah. And how was your 4th?
My 4th was fine. I did a lot of sleeping after traveling and not sleeping very much the last few days. Too much time in the car, but
right, because Friday you were up till midnight, right, or something crazy?
Yeah, I don't even remember.
1 a.m.
Kind of, the whole thing has kind of been flushed from memory. It was a big blur.
You're trying not to remember it. Yeah.
So yeah, I went to sleep, so I missed all the fireworks, but hopefully y'all had a good time with that.
Yeah, I saw some fireworks. It was really cool. It was a good day. Alrighty, well, thanks, Marty.
You're welcome.
Now,